Okay, be honest. How many times have you gotten to the middle of your day and realized you forgot something important?
All the time.
An appointment, a practice, what you're making for dinner, or even who just is supposed to be where.
We know that we certainly have. As you can imagine with 21 kids, there's always something going on. Someone always has somewhere to be, something to do, something to remember, and trying to keep all of it organized can honestly feel like a full-time job.
And what we've realized over time is our family doesn't function like a typical setup. A lot of systems out there that are designed for normal households just don't fully work for us. We need something that is more robust, more flexible, and actually gives us the tools to manage everything happening in real life.
So we decided to bring a digital family calendar into our home to simplify things. We've tried different options over the years, and today we want to share what we've learned, what worked for us, and what we felt like was the biggest upgrade for our family and how it functions, which for us has been the Cozilla. One of the very first things that stood out to us, and honestly, one of the biggest upgrades, is how everything works directly on the device. With systems we've used in the past like Skylight, it works really well as a simple shared calendar. You can see your schedule, keep things visible, and it's very, very clean. But when it comes to actually managing your day, adding tasks and assigning things, setting rewards and updating schedules, a lot of that happens through the mobile app. With Cozilla, everything is built directly into the device itself. We can walk up, tap the screen, add a task, assign it to a family member, set routines, mark things complete, and even manage rewards. All right there without needing another device. It also has a built-in AI voice functionality directly on the device, so you can literally speak to it and create tasks, reminders, events, and even plan meals without touching your phone at all. I'd like to make lasagna for dinner tomorrow. Can you give me the recipe?
Here are our top picks for you.
And for a busy household like ours, that has been huge. It feels less like something we check and more like a central hub that actually supports our daily flow.
Another big thing for us is being able to see everything in one place. With Skylight, it keeps things simple and easy to follow, especially if you just want a clear daily view. But for us, we need more than just today. We need to see how everything connects to the full picture. With Cozilla, we can combine multiple calendars, work, school, activities, all in one place directly on the device. It supports Google, Outlook, Apple Calendar, Cozi, and Yahoo, and we don't have to go through an app to manage it. Everything is visible instantly. And what we really love is the weekly view. Instead of consistently reacting to the day, we can actually plan ahead. We can see overlaps, busy days, gaps in the schedule, and that alone helps us avoid so many last-minute surprises. It just keeps everyone on the same page without all the back and forth.
Another area we really noticed a difference was how tasks and routines are handled. With Cozilla, tasks can be assigned to specific family members so everyone knows exactly what they're responsible for. It's clear, it's organized, and honestly, it's more motivating, especially for kids. They can see what they need to do, mark things complete, add stars, and actually feel involved in contributing. The routines are also much more flexible. You can assign them to exact times and set them to repeat daily, weekly, or even monthly, which has been really important for us because our schedule is constantly changing. It's not just a checklist anymore, it actually feels like a system that supports how our household runs day to day. With Skylight, the task system is simple and easy to use, which works really well if you're looking for a basic checklist. It keeps things straightforward and easy to follow, but for a family our size, we found ourselves needing more structure and flexibility in how tasks and routines are managed.
One of our favorite features has been the meal planning. This is something that used to take us so much time, sitting down, trying to figure out what we're going to make, writing out a grocery list, forgetting things, and then having to go back to the store.
With Cozilla, that whole process feels completely different. There's a built-in library of over 5,000 recipes that you can browse, and you can also import recipes from the web, photos, or even voice.
You can plan your meals for the week directly on the device, and it automatically creates a grocery list for you that is categorized and organized. It even shows ingredient quantities and helps you see what you might be missing. There's also AI built in that can generate meal plans and even create events around them. So instead of multiple steps, everything is handled all in one place.
With other systems that we've used, like Skylight, that process is more manual. It works, but for a busy family like ours, having everything streamlined in one place with Cozilla has saved us a lot of time and made meal planning feel so much easier. Something we didn't think about at first, but ended up loving, is how the device fits into your home. And this is actually super important because it's how your family is going to use the device. We decided to mount ours to the wall in the most central location in our home so everyone has access to it. Cozilla also has rollable options if you want to be able to move the device around your home, and they also offer different size models to fit your lifestyle.
Another feature that we really love is the ability to display photos. Both devices allow you to display photos, which we love, but with Cozilla, everything feels more immediate and more interactive. Photos upload and display right away. The gallery is easy to navigate and it supports both portrait and landscape. So everything looks clean and intentional. It turns into something that's not just functional, but something that you actually enjoy having in your home.
So for us, the biggest difference really comes down to how we actually use it in our everyday life. Skylight is a great option if you're looking for something simple and easy that shows your schedule and keeps things visible. But for a family like ours, where there's always something happening, someone going somewhere, something needing to be added or adjusted, we needed a family hub that could do more. That's what we've really enjoyed about Cozilla. It doesn't just show us what's going on, it actually helps us manage it. Whether it's schedules, tasks, meals, or routines, everything is in one place, and we can interact with it right there on the device without adding extra steps in our day. It's made things feel more organized and honestly just a lot less overwhelming. And for us, that has made a real noticeable difference in how our household runs day to day.
So if you've been trying to figure out what is the best way to keep everything organized in your life, we highly recommend Cozilla because it has been such a great solution for us. It's made a real difference in helping us stay on top of everything without adding more to our plate.
If you want to get your family organized and reclaim some of that mental headspace, definitely check out the Cozyla Calendar Plus 2. We'll have it linked in the description below for you. And if you end up trying it, let us know in the comments how you stay organized and tag @CozillaOfficial so they can see it too. Thank you so much to Cozilla for sponsoring today's video.